Now, there's one word that you have to eradicate from your vocabulary if you ever hope to be successful with sustainable sobriety. It's a form of denial, it's procrastination, and it has nothing to do with your success in sobriety. You're not going to be successful in your relationships, in your productivity, and in your health until you get rid of this word. So let's do that now, because trying... Let's light it up. This is how important this is. Let's lose this word. Boom. Trying is not doing, okay? Just like Yoda, there is no try in alcohol use disorder. You're either getting healthy or you're not. And the decisions that you make have to have that mindset. Totally, 100% focused on your sobriety and your success. And the reason being, I have these types of conversations every day with clients, with people on social media, and in people in my real life. You know, I'm trying, but it's so hard. Yeah, it's going to be the hardest thing you ever do in your life, okay? Sobriety, what a concept. You don't have to drink. It's okay not to drink. Okay, you can escape the clutches. You can escape this giant octopus that is wrapped around you and enraptured you with this disease known as alcohol use disorder. It's going to be the hardest thing you ever do. There is no trying. You're either going to a detox rehabilitation facility, you're going to come out, you're going to do 90 days in some kind of group therapy, albeit AA, Smart Recovery, Women for Sobriety, a local organization, and then you need a counselor, someone like myself, somebody local, somebody who can coach you through the next period in your life. Unless you're immersing yourself in these types of activities, there's not a high probability you're going to have as much success. You're not going to do it on your own. There are people who can do it on their own. I wouldn't suggest it ever, because it takes a community to get you there. There's no question. You're going to have a much higher success rate if you surround yourself, and you surround yourself culturally with other people who are also going down the same path that you are and that are seeking long-term sobriety. You need to get around people who don't want to drink, as opposed to people who are, here, have another glass. Why don't you just finish this off? You got to get around the right people and around the right mindset. And one really important thing that you have to realize is that this is going to be a lifetime commitment. There is no cure for alcohol use disorder, for alcoholism. There's no cure for it. That's the bad news. The good news is if you work on it every day of your life, eventually it will become easier and easier. Statistically, after 5 years, you have a much higher probability that you'll never drink again. But you have to set yourself up for success and be around the right people. You have to make decisions completely different than you used to. So instead of driving home, going past that liquor store, you have to take a different route. Every day you don't drink, you need to put an X on the calendar and let you yourself and your family realize you didn't drink that day. Every day is a success. It's one day at a time. Okay, it's not going to happen. You don't jump from the bottom of the mountain to the top of the mountain. They're incremental steps, and you need somebody to lead you there every step of the way. That's why you need to be around people who are in your corner, have been down the road before, and have had the experience of both success and failure. Because there is failure in success. There is relapse. There's all kinds of things that you have to, and minefields that you have to understand when you get there. Don't do it alone, but do it the right way. And take trying out of your vocabulary. You're going to do, and you're going to get successful, and you're going to change your life and the life of your family, your children, your parents, your spouse, and your friends. And they will all be proud of you in the end, as long as they're not part of the problem. Okay, hope that helps. Really, the last thing I want to say, it's a behavior issue. Okay, obtaining sustainable sobriety is 100% a behavior issue. There are tools along the way to help you, like naltrexone, Antabuse. There's other drugs that are blockers or that assist you in helping the cravings or making sure that you don't drink on a physical level. Okay, don't rely on them. You still have to change your behavior, but they're there as a tool to help you get over that hump of, maybe if you're craving or jonesing alcohol at one period in your life. there are things there to help you. The only way to know that is to be around people who have gone down this road. You know, again, I want to talk about my wife's memoir. Okay, it's called Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. Again, it's on the link tree on this page. You can buy it anywhere in the world. There's a international link, and then you can buy it right off my website. It's also on Amazon. Again, you can also, when you're ready to work with me, coaching one-on-one, set up a breakthrough call. Link is in the link tree. It takes about 45 minutes or so when you do a deep dive into what's going on with you and your family. The call is free. The course is definitely not. I'm looking for people who want to change their lives and the lives of their family. Thanks so much for listening.